One More Turn. Episode 211. Start the Commotion.
One More Turn Solutions, this is Gary.
Hey, it's Nora.
No, we have no comment on the Hudson and Bella audio. Hey pal, that's my daughter you're huffing and puffing over.
We're not commenting on the new version of the party video that Carson is in. No, we have not requested Acme Smith to give us an advance copy of it to review.
Yes, I'm that Gary. What do you mean you don't believe me?
Riley and her company are not in bed with us to block that video's release, literally or figuratively. No, she was not in bed with us in the past either. Really now, I don't even work here.
Look, I'm the one doing Caleb and Carson a favor by lending a helping hand. You have about as much hope of lending a hand to my daughter as the Air Canada Centre has of hosting a winning hockey team.
No, this is not Max of Max's laser hair removal. Do I sound like a Max? No, he doesn't use an optical drive to accomplish that. The office here is usually open until 5, yes, though there is an exception to that you should know about.
Sue, One More Turn Solutions for inconvenience? Look, we've had it up to here with lawsuits. Oh, I'm gesturing where here is alright. As a matter of fact, I do know something about lawsuits. I'm a lawyer. You're telling me to eat a bag of what? No, wait, that was rhetorical. Don't tell me again. Get bent.
Does Riley know you talk like that on the phone?
We communicate over the phone, if that's what you mean.
No, and I wish I hadn't asked. As if somehow scripted, here she is.
I need Carson now.
I think Caleb would be more upset than Carson would be excited if they heard that.
How do you figure?
How can you be dating Riley and not know that Caleb wants to take your place?
Well, alright, answer me this then. Max is representing Caleb and Carson's business in this multiplayer match against Acme Smith. I know we don't know who Acme Smith's rep is, they're keeping that under wraps still, but what exactly are the stakes now? Bella isn't playing anymore, so if Max wins, is she still going to resign from Acme Smith? There was so much yelling going on after Riley inadvertently announced that we were dating.
If Max wins, Hudson has agreed to resign from Acme Smith.
Oh, that's the other half of the deal. I hadn't heard that yet.
Wait, other half? You mean you know about the other? What happens if Acme Smith's player wins? Why wouldn't you tell me, of all people?
You're the last person I would tell now, because I didn't want you to talk me out of it.
Riley, what did you agree to?
If Acme Smith's player wins, I agree to sell Acme Smith their stock back for the price I purchased for it.
Welcome to the 21st century, where somebody is sleeping on the couch tonight, and that somebody isn't Gary.
What could possibly make you agree to such a term?
Distance myself from Hudson as much as possible, because if Max doesn't win, then he won't leave Acme Smith.
Oh, ye of little faith.
What are you getting at? That managing your lack of a relationship with Hudson is more important than furthering ours?
You're really making this a relationship issue?
No, ma'am.
Is that a shot at my age? My age?
I know you told me that you and Hudson were never partners in any way, but he was your confidant. He betrayed you. Whenever we talk about Avery, you're quick to say you should have seen it coming, but you never say that about Hudson. I'm beginning to think it's because you can't trust yourself not to get too close to him again.
I'm facing it, all of it, and dealing with it on my own terms. My past is just that, the past. Unless you want to join Hudson in it, drop this now.
First Riley's on the couch, now Gary's on the floor.
You gotta crank up the volume of what you're muttering over there, Nora?
I was saying that we could help Caleb and Max by weighing in on the debate they've been having all day. It's on close quarter combat and its impact on late turns.
Right. Gary, I am not and will not allow Hudson to ever come between us. Is that good enough for you?
Yeah. Sorry, that's good enough for me. Now, Nora, what were you saying about close combat?
On the one hand, the more quickly you move, the greater the likelihood is that you will be able to use your units that are strong in offense, but weak on defense, before they are destroyed. Not to mention the turn afterwards, you may be able to get to auto-heal much of their injuries. It's all rather quite elementary.
And on the other hand...
Yeah, you've only accounted for one hand.
Well, how many are there usually to account for? Let's go find out, shall we? Gary, Riley, will one of you drive us back to the shop that Max and I own?
Okay, are you implying that there's a shop that either you or Max own on your... Right. We'll take Riley's car.
Has Max made any moves since I got up that I should be aware about?
Even if he had, what makes you think I could communicate that to you in the time remaining on this turn, let alone you reacting to it?
I'm sure that kind of collusion is what the rest of us would call cheating.
You're not in close quarter combat yet, though I do see some blue and maroon units that have just moved adjacent to your civ's borders.
You have got to be kidding me.
Took the words right out of my mouth, man-child.
One More Turn, written and created by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Edited by Dark Cloud and ECAT2468. Directed and produced by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Characters in order of appearance. Gary, voiced by Christopher Blauerfackel Ryder. Nora, voiced by Heather Pawprint42 Motes. Riley, voiced by Stephanie Makalua. Caleb, voiced by Michael Uber Marklar Bryant. Avery, voiced by Jennifer Lund. Max, voiced by Dark Cloud. Sounds courtesy freesound.org. Music by Kevin MacLeod. Voiceovers by Jordan Lund. Visit the official One More Turn website at onemoreturn.net. Copyright Civilized Communication at civcom.net. On the next episode of One More Turn.
I mean, tell me now. Why am I the only one here who is taking issue with this?
If I may...
You may not.
Oh, you thought I was asking for your permission. How embarrassing for you. If I may, I don't think there's anyone, anywhere, taking issue with this. Not just those of us who are here.
Better back off or else I'll convince Gary to rearrange your face instead.